All right. So, Project Hail Mary, I thought overall that it is a great film.
I think Project Hail Mary was a really fun film. It was really great. It had a great story. I cared about the characters. It could be in my top 10 of all time.
And I really enjoyed it my second time watching it. But I will say my first time watching it, it seemed like it was moving decently, like from a pacing standpoint, and I was understanding the plot, but I was getting a little bit bored, and then right where I could have been lost for the entire film, then you introduce Rocky, and then pretty much from that point on, I'm having a good time. I also thought that the ending was a little long, but overall, it like Project Hail Mary is a great film, and you should go see it if you haven't seen it already.
In terms of how the movie made me feel, it made me feel a lot of things. It made me feel joy and happiness, but it also made me feel really depressed about the state of the world and where we're headed. And I think it did leave me with a sense of hope. I think it's just a matter of, okay, how do we take what we've learned from the movie and bring it into real life?
Project Hail Mary made me feel hopeful and excited, and it made me want to do science. Like, I don't know how to explain it as a feeling, but I wanted to like leave the theater, go to a lab, and perform science. Yeah, it was really good. It was kind of like the 2026 version of Armageddon, but it was a lot more smart. But it was like that same hopeful vibe. Like, we can do things together if only we would try.
I'm gonna be honest. I think if I were to meet Rocky in real life, I'm not too sure if we would get along right away. It obviously would help a lot if we already had the language system set up because I don't know how to do that. But if if I knew what he was saying and he knew what I was saying, it would take a while. I would like to think I'm a friendly person, but communication is not my strong suit, so talking to a foreign creature, I really don't know.
Oh yes, most definitely. I could definitely be friends with Rocky. You know, the personal space thing, the asking lots of questions, that's cool. I could deal with that. Not the stranger's alien. And yeah, I really enjoyed Rocky just as a character. I thought they did a great job with like the practical with the CGI. The voice work was amazing, but also just Ryan Gosling's performance.
I mean, obviously, the best choice he could have made was like, okay, I'm gonna go sacrifice my life for the world. But I think it was a really big part of the plot and a part of why he was so relatable is that he was scared and he wasn't willing to go and do the thing that everyone needed him to do. And I feel like a lot of us are similar in a lot of ways. A lot of us choose not to do the hard thing because we want to stay where we're at. I think if this movie taught me anything, it's that you're gonna be put in positions sometimes where you are forced to do the hard thing, and how are you going to react to that and pull through?
I mean, definitely, Dr. Grace is an interesting character, and I like that he was likable but also flawed. The fact that he decided to not go on the space mission, or on the mission, yeah, I definitely disagree with that. Like, I know if I was put in that position, I would have gone.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I think the alien tech was really awesome. I'm not a science-y type of person, so I don't know how it all worked. But I thought it was really cool, and just the fact that it wasn't using the same resources as we were to make our things, it created this whole system, and it looked awesome, and it worked. I mean, I would give it a solid 8.
On a scale of 1 to 10, rate the alien tech. I mean, I give it like a 5. Because I don't think they really had hyperspeed either. Maybe a 5 or 6. It wasn't like Star Wars or even Star Trek. So yeah, between a 5 or 6. That's why I rate it.
The way that he was just not super terrified that there were dead bodies on board. I think he did go through a process of that, but I feel like, I mean, if it was me, I would have been freaking out a whole lot more.
The most realistic... What? So the moment that I'm willing to forgive is the fact that Rocky... Yeah, it seemed like his whole community, they don't really have faces. That seemed too strange.
I think if I had to sum up this movie in 3 words, it would be: there's still hope.
3 words. It gets better.
I would definitely recommend this film. I think it is definitely worth watching, and the story is great. I think the people that I would recommend it to are people who love comedy, people who love science and space travel and all that stuff. This movie has a lot to offer, a lot of different people. So if you like one of those categories, I would recommend you go and watch it, because it's definitely worth the watch.
Yes, it's PG-13, so I'd recommend it to pretty much almost the entire family except for your young children. There are like dead bodies at the beginning. Really good. I think most of the family can get together and watch this. It's very clean. Yeah, I recommend it. It's fun. It's got science in it. It has action in it. There's not any romance, so if you're looking for that, I definitely wouldn't recommend that for you. But yeah, everything else, go see Project Hail Mary.
Rocky saves stars. We can go home.
I think this is a one-way trip for me.